Hey, Hickok45 here, the Hickok compound. Welcome to our 100th video. We're commemorating this video by going a little bit retro. You might notice we got our targets back in basic black, as they were for many, many years. I went a little yellow this summer. They seemed to show up a little bit better when the foliage was out in the yellow. But we're back to basic black. Brought out the old Glock 23 that I think was my first Glock video I posted. Same gun. Same holster, the old Phobos paddle holster. I think I'm wearing the same shirt. I know I'm wearing the same hat, same earmuffs, same jeans, probably the same dirty socks, don't you imagine? Same little Canon camera sitting on a giant tripod. This is the way I used to do them before I had the benefit of my son's genius, you know, walking around with the camera and doing a little zooming and everything. I just set up the camera like this and come out here and start blabbing, saying stupid things and slinging bullets. And I might do a little bit of that right now. But anyway, we're really happy to bring you this video. It's not meant to be like our rapid fire video where, whoa, every second there's lots of lead flying and things blowing up or anything. It's meant to be a recap of most of the 100 videos that we've posted. I think you will enjoy that. You know how I used to do these things, and still do on occasion. Just stand here, pull out my gun, do some shooting, talk about it a little bit, and still basically do the same thing, but we're able to do a few more things with my son, able to move around with the camera, and it makes it more fun. I think we've grown a little bit, and we've advanced to some extent in kinds of things we're doing. But still, it all comes down to just shooting and seeing bullets fly, right? Like this. But when I do have my Glock 23, you know, like I said, nice. Still smells as good as ever too. So I hope you get some popcorn, some chips, your favorite beverage, and you enjoy the entertainment. I'll be darned, another buffalo. You know, everybody ought to have one of these nice squirrel guns. Glock 23, 40 caliber. Nice. Model 2944 Magnum. The Glock 20, 10 millimeter, the most powerful Glock. I'm a Glock 27 fan. I wanted to dispel a couple of myths about this gun today. It's not very accurate. It's too small to shoot well, but the grip is too small. The good old reliable Glock 19, 9 millimeter, and mid-size model was widely purchased. Glock 26, subcompact in the 9 millimeter, baby Glock. Glock 30, the small 45 ACP Glocks. The 1873 Winchester. This is the first centerfire lever gun invented by Winchester. 1886, another great gun was manufactured by Winchester. They beefed it up here so that it would handle cartridges like the 4570, which is what this is chambered for. This is the Marlin 94. This is chambered in 44 Magnum. The Colt single action Army. Date back to 1873. The first really successful cartridge pistol. These guns came and still come in 3 barrel lengths. 4 3/4 inch barrel, 5.5 inch, a 7.5 inch barrel. Heavy lead, 44 Magnum, 629 3-inch barrel. 45 Colt Marlin, cowboy model. Springfield trapdoor. For about 25 years, this was the military assault weapon of choice. Ejects around. The guide gun. Hi, Hickok here. You get 230 yards out there. Ha got him. Got him. Felt good. Hi, Hickok here. It occurred to me maybe somebody would be interested in seeing how hand loading is done. Go up with the press. Okay, it's punching the primer out right now, the first station. The case is pushed upward. It activates the powder measure, and the proper amount is dropped into the case. Right. He's ready to fire. Glock 27. Close up, the Ultimate 1911 dehorned would be a Glock. Hello, Hickok here. Some of y'all been asking for a little tree trimming video. The 65th anniversary of D-Day. It's an original Garand made in the early 1940s. Hi, Hickok here again. Remington 870, 1-ounce slugs. The Benelli Super 90. It's loaded, the magazine's loaded. You can work the bolt, nothing goes in unless you push the magic button there. Stagecoach gun. Will not fire unless hammers are pulled back. Glock 29 10mm, a counterpart to the Glock 30. The Glock 21 is the largest 45 ACP Glock. Dug out an old tree trimmer. Bushmaster. Oh, there they are. I think that got all of them. We're going to do another Glock 19 video. Old standby Glock, mid-size, compact. We're going to shoot this thing at least 180 rounds. A Cobra Carry, commander size. They've got everything you need and nothing you don't. Brown Bess. It's a flintlock, and it was invented, as I understand, in the flintlock was invented in the 1690s, as I understand. Down the barrel, have it on down. It's really important. So you put enough powder in the pan. Out here, it's not too bad. You see I'm loaded again. I just need to put some in that pan there. Spread it out a little bit. Close the prison over that powder. Cap lock, infield rifle. The hammer falls on the cap, igniting it. Pow! What happens is you see that thin apron of lead around the base. The powder, the ignition of the powder causes that to expand and it contacts the rifling in a very tight manner as it's leaving the barrel, so it's spinning. It's contacting to the point very tightly so that it spins as it leaves the barrel. This is going to be another part 2 to the Glock 20 saga. That's all it took, a headshot. Glock 23 at 230 yards. One of the things I'm always trying to do is dispel myths. If that doesn't do it, I don't know what does. This is the reintroduction, they call it reproduction, Colt does, of the 1911 that was made back during World War I. It's officially labeled the 1918, but you know, this one is a newer one, stainless, of course, being a major difference, and same gun. In fact, on the this is I think the 1991 model, as they call it, Series 80. They went back to a long trigger and a flat mainspring housing, so they really are a great deal like the originals. Always cool to see the target as a slug smash into it. Glock 27, the baby Glock. The Smith & Wesson 642. It has a concealed hammer. You know, it does have a hammer. Got to have a hammer. It's just that it's sealed in the frame and you don't see it. So this would be a double action only gun. You have to pull the trigger, which turns the cylinder, bang. Hey, Hickok here. We're gonna do something a little different today. We're going hunting. I'm gonna take really careful aim and try to make a good shot on him. Hello there. Welcome to Middle Tennessee. Most of you probably already know I'm Hickok45. Hopefully you didn't wander in or stumble upon my channel by mistake and you thought it was a Hannah Montana video or something. You should always know where every bullet's going. You assume guns are loaded, whether they are or not. Keep that finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot at the target. You know, a lot of recommendations to do some technique things. I will try to do some of that, some basic fundamentals of shooting. I've not done it yet, and I'll be honest with you, I've been a little reluctant. I don't want to come off as a Clint Smith wannabe, if you know who Clint Smith is. He's one of the top trainers in the country. I don't want to come off as a Jeff Cooper wannabe or any other trainer wannabe that's nationally renowned. But I do know some things that have worked for me, and I will give in and do some things like that and try to piece it together. Things that, you know, stance, grip, some key fundamentals that seem to work well for me. So you can look for those in the future. Click on an ad now and then. That helps me pay for some of this ammo, provides a few pennies, you know, to go towards the ammo supply here to make these things. I'm going to let you go because I want to get back to what I've been doing here, and that is having fun on the shooting range. Y'all come back and visit me sometime. I'm going to start with stance. The isosceles stance, you square yourself up with the target. weaver stance. My right foot's back a little bit. So it's more of this kind of look. So many of you have asked for me to kind of show you what I do and my techniques. So for whatever it's worth, that's the way I sight a gun. I get comfortable with my feet, you know, about shoulder width apart, diagonal to the target, bang, like that. That's me, pow. Hickok here again. Get a lot of requests to do a video on grip. One of the most important things is you want a nice grip, firm grip on a gun, okay, on a pistol. We'll talk about the Glock right now. You want to get as high up on it as you can. You don't want to grasp it down here and then have it, you know, coming back on you like that. Grip, proper grip really starts in the holster, you know, or on the shooting table, wherever you're picking up the gun from. We're going to do another techniques and tips video. This one is going to be on trigger control and sight control, sight picture and that sort of thing. The most important thing, I think, is to good shooting is that those sights remain on the target when that hammer or striker hits the primer. If you are ever surprised by an empty chamber and there's any movement in your front sight, well, then you're doing that on every shot. Hey, Hickok here. Well, I had my camera set up. Thought I would do a little Glock cleaning. So of course you want to make sure it's unloaded. Alright, you know you have to pull the trigger. Trigger needs to be back before you can break it down. Take the slide off, barrel out. There we go. I don't touch any of this at all with oil. I like to take the slide apart and work on it every now and then. And I'm going to try to do a fairly short video on that. So I put pressure down on that, then I get a little baby sharp screwdriver or something, and I get the back plate started. You can get a bigger one and kind of get down in there and just take it off. Okay, so it's about ready. Alright, so there's the back plate. Oh, hi everybody, Hickok here again. Just sitting out on the front porch reading the newspaper. It's a quiet evening. One of the nice things about living in the country is that you can sit out on the porch and listen to the crickets sing and birds sing. You might even hear some hummingbirds come by. I do like it quiet. You notice I even wear my earplugs when I'm just sitting around reading the newspaper, that kind of thing. For one thing, you never know when something metal could sneak up from behind you. Thanks so much for all the compliments, the kind words. Wait a minute. There they are again. If you're a shooter, which 99% of you are, or you wouldn't be at these videos, you understand it. You get it. Hey, Hickok here. And this is a 44 Magnum. It's a 3-inch barrel. Really nice configuration, I think. Maybe we can sight it right down the camera lens. 44 Magnum Marlin, 1894, 10 rounds in the magazine. This is a handy size. It's a 20-inch barrel. If you just notice that, it's just a handy little gun. I'm going to do a video on recoil. How could I demonstrate recoil? 9mm. .40 caliber. .10mm. .357 Magnum. This is a 4-inch Model 19 in a .357 Magnum revolver that would also fire .38 special ammunition in a mid-sized frame. How could you go wrong with it? we're going to do a Glock 27 Part 2. Okay? This is one of those videos where there's not much talking, not much Hickok rambling, just shooting. Hey, Hickok here. I'm just enjoying a little 22 action on the range. 22 rimfire. Model 41, Smith & Wesson. Revelation Western Auto. This is the first handgun I ever fired in my life. Going to do another close-up today. Today's subject will be a 1911 A1 and give you a look at this beauty in its proper packaging. How's that? As it was issued. We have the holster and we have the gun. This is a Colt, and it was again vintage 1941, carried in the Pacific Theater. The fellow was a minesweeper, I think. We got him though. That's good. Put a couple more on him. M14. Of course, this is the upgrade of the M1 Garand, basically. TN Outdoors Night, what are you up to?
Hey man, what you doing?
I'll talk to you later. We're doing a video.
Okay, good luck with it.
Okay, man. Take care.
Okay, alright.
All right, see you later. I'm a crazy guy. Well, anyway, back to the video. Fling a little bit of these bullets over towards the range. Oh, that one's still not dead. Look, another deer. Hickok here. Shooting is shooting. I have done a crazy archery video or two. I thought maybe I'd do a little real shooting. Shoot some bullets that we can get back. They're less expensive. And this is my longbow, Hummingbird longbow. That's my target. For those naive ones among us, gullible ones among us, let me point out the deer is not real. There, it's a little different than shooting a compound bow with all the wheels and pulley. Boom. And I'm just letting my fingers loose, because if I pluck that string and I don't let loose quickly and smoothly, then it's going to shoot left. Bushmaster, and in the model is the XM15 E2S. This is kind of the M4 civilian version. Mag release right there. Got a brass deflector. We got a forward assist on the bolt. That was nice. Let's go to the right one. Hickok45 here again. Thought I'd do another front porch vlog. I really got into this making shooting videos without even having seen shooting videos. But I hope you're doing some things to support the organizations that help keep the Second Amendment alive, you know, like the NRA or the Gun Owners of America, and there are others out there. Do I have any more firearms? There's a magazine. Oh, I forgot. I think I do have another one. Guns of the Wild West. Colt single action. The reason it's single action is, remember, you've seen this in my other videos, you have to cock it before it'll fire. Old double barrel shotgun. Again. And this is an 1873 Winchester. It's actually a Uberti, but this is the 1873. And this is the gun that they ought to be carrying in most of the Westerns. .44 Magnum, model 29, vintage. 29.2, it's an 8 3/8 inch barrel. A little bit longer than the one that Dirty Harry actually used in the movies. They put a little cross pin there to hold it in, and then they also countersunk the cylinders. Let me put a round in there and I'll show you what I mean. When you put a bullet in, it's totally flush. Hickok here. Gonna do a little shotgunning with the Benelli, the M1 Super 90. It's one of the fastest shotguns out there, people say. With a 223 round. The 308. Russian round. All right, Hickok back here with you again. Hey, that was pretty cool. Hey, it's Hickok again. The county here where I live, we have a killer owl on the loose and we just can't get it. It's taking off small dogs, puppies, comes down and attacks, swoops down on people, just picks them up. This is the first firearm I ever fired. A Ward's Western Field 47C. Now this is one of those guns that has a tubular magazine, and many of you are familiar with that, of course. You got to put the bullets in the tube this way. You don't have a magazine that clips up or feeds up underneath the gun, as some centerfire rifles and some .22 rifles have. If I can hit it. Knocked him sideways. See if I can finish him off. My chamber's bored. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Hey, Hickok45 coming to you from Middle Tennessee again. We have a tradition here in Tennessee. We like to shoot pumpkins. So, let's do it. Gonna shoot some .40 caliber bullets today. Got the Glock 23 out. Got various targets, the usual targets, and a few additional targets. So we're gonna throw some .40 caliber rounds down range. You can see we've got a few loaded up here. Let's put some bullets in this thing and let's play. Hey, we're doing some Tennessee pumpkin carving here. I think we got this baby ready for an eye, well, a couple of eyes, a nose, and a mouth. Not too bad. Going to do a vlog and kind of update you on a few things. I love these opportunities to just chat with you because I can't do that. All I can do is answer comments, answer questions sometimes, and this is great because I can actually talk to you. I'm trying to take still shots of all the various things we do so that if you go to the photo bucket link on my channel. I have it on the first page under the About Me, or there on the main channel page, the link. So, and I'll try to remember to put it on some of the actual videos too, in the description, on the information window. I'm going to try to put still shots of just about every video. Eating steel or steel eating video we did recently. A lot of people made comments about shooting hollow points in the 7.62 by 39 rounds. Well, as I said in answering some of those comments, we were not really trying to compare bullets that much. I was mainly trying to show folks that haven't shot thick steel with rifle rounds, just what rifle rounds actually do to steel. Got the Browning Satori Special Sporting Clays over and under out. Rabbit, that runs along the ground, rolls along the ground, actually. Okay, pull. Here it comes. Uh-oh, we got an attack rabbit this time. Perfect. A friend of mine, 10 Outdoors 9, called me, let me know there was a rogue lawnmower running through his county. You say it's been terrorizing the county?
It's been terrorizing the county for about 6 hours today. It's a Briggs & Stratton, 6.5 horsepower.
We stalked it. We've been down here all afternoon looking for it, stalking through the woods.
I think I see a damage trail up here.
Oh, I see it.
Damage path, actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right here. Right here. We're picking it up.
Yeah, you're right. And we finally heard it coming down this hill and driven by this owl. Here comes the mower. And the owl's driving it. The owl's teamed up with the mower.
I can't believe that!
Oh no! I mean, anytime I can let loose 8 or 9 slugs into a villainous lawnmower, yeah, it's a good day.
I'm out. You good to take it?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish him off. Hey, Hickok45 here, except I'm holding not a 45, but a 9mm, possibly the most popular or most common Glock, the Glock 19. Austrian proof marks, which you can see up on the top of the barrel there. The proof mark there. These you do not see on most Glock 19s. And this little spot right there. And let's see if we can hit that shoot and see target. British Enfield 303. Number 4 Mark II F model Enfield. It holds 10 rounds in the magazine. Tactical zombie training, the designated zombie survival gun. So let's head on through. That one looked like Jason. Old Mauser. This one happens to have been made in Czechoslovakia. From the marks, the dings and dents and scratches, that it has seen some action. That one. Work our way across. See if I can get that Coke can again. Whoa, whole pack of hogs. Hey, Hickok here. We're going to do a range tour. The furthest point we generally shoot from. You recall, if you've seen my 230-yard target shots and videos and things, this is the spot. Do we get ricochets, of course, and you get a little bit of splatter occasionally, not very much. That's why you wear glasses. The thing that exaggerates it occasionally, or that enables you to even see it. Now, in most cases, in most shooting ranges, it's gravel, so you don't see it. Well, we have leaves here, and so if a little piece hits somewhere, it's visible. The pigs, rams, and all that. Now these guys, I don't know if you We're getting you real close up on these things. Now these are some of these are about ½ an inch. These are pretty heavy. These pigs, they weigh something. I tell you, you can tell. And sometimes that's why they're hard to knock over. They just have a lot of weight. The rams are 3/8 inch, but you know they're really big and weigh a lot. So, and they got big feet, so you know they'll rock on you. So you can hit that thing pretty hard. You know, he might not fall over. And of course the big dog up here at 80 yards. That baby. He got a couple of slug hits on him there. And now if you look across the hill from this area at the other gong, which is the same size as that gong, almost, well, they're a couple of feet in diameter, I think. But that's the 230-yard gong. Well, no time for a 911. There's nothing more serious than gun safety. I wanted to show you some devices today here that can help you keep your gun safe, as well as a couple of points about how we all need to be safe wherever the gun is. You have to not only be safe, you have to know your gun is empty, you need to demonstrate that your gun is empty. So that's one of the basic rules of firearms. You demonstrate it, you exaggerate safety. Just loop it through the action and then lock it. Trigger lock. Slide that through. Let's see, get it in here. The other end on it. Boy, when you close that thing up tight, that trigger is just totally inaccessible. Work the combination, and then your gun's accessible. Boom. John, you left the truck on the range, on the shooting range. Well, you left the window open, so I guess we'll just have to make do. I really wanted to shoot the cowboy. I got him all painted up, and then you park right in front of him. All right. Have to make do with what we have here. One hiding behind the tree. The Garand, the old World War II and Korean War warhorse. 1943, Springfield. Because this gun has probably seen action. This is the real thing. It's not a remake. It's not a reproduction. Hey, Hickok45 here. Going to feature the old AR-15A2 today. That sounded good. And some of the differences you can see on these old ones, you don't have the little raised ridges around the magazine release button that you have on the M4 and some of the guns that you're more familiar with. That probably looks pretty flat to you. He's leaking. Didn't explode, did he? That's a little better. Woo. Now breaking these down is pretty simple. You just push this pin, pull that across, breaks open. So take the bolt and carrier out, pull that baby out like that. Going to do vlog number 5. It's so much better if you have a question, if you send it to me in a message. I just really appreciate the support. You know, we've been so many views and so many constructive comments, constructive questions. It's working out really well. Hickok45 here. We're going to run the old Glock 29 through its paces again. As you know, in my Chapter 2 videos, we do more shooting and less talking. Now, one of the things I generally do, and I get a lot of questions about it, is I carry the longer mags for my backup. I love and prefer, as you know, the flush magazines, but only for my first mag generally. If I'm going to reload, I enjoy having something I can really get my hands on, and it's just much better. This is a 10 millimeter, the most powerful Glock on the planet. A lot of people think they have a shotgun that they can just blow the whole wall out of a house or whatever they need to, and that you don't have to aim at all. Just turn it, point it in the direction, pull the trigger. Thought we'd shoot some hollow point 10 millimeter ammo. Double tap. Georgia Arms. Hickok loads. Hey, Hickok45 here. We're going to do a follow-up to the shotgun myth video we posted recently with double-aught, triple-aught buck. This is going to be the Glock 26 Chapter 2 video. I do have the Talon grips. I don't point that out very often. Got my hand over them, so I thought I'd give Talon grips a little plug there. They deserve it. They do a great job. It's an older Glock 26. It is totally stock. Doesn't even have night sights on it. Stock springs, everything but the grips. There's a bad guy. Oh. Y'all finished? You watched that entire video. You just spent the better part of an hour watching me shoot. You might need to get out more. You might need to get a life, actually. But I tell you what, if you're willing to spend that much time watching my videos, we'll make more of them.